Hello everybody, I'm going to tell you how to build a Lychguard Deathstar. But before you build one, know these are basically just for fun or a hard counter to your opponent's Deathstar. Lychguard are not very competitive, but they are extremely hard to kill, and given enough time, you can kill anything on the board. Okay, let's get started. One of the biggest weaknesses with Lychguard right now is they're not fearless. So the auto-include first that you should always include is Nemesis Thundereth. The only fearless character we have in the game is this guy, and it's a warlord trait, which is really annoying. Alright, the second part. Oberon the Divine, they rerolls the saves of 1, and he also acts as a crit attack. So the animation is on a 4+, unless you're in the Decurion, which is kind of perfect for you. So if you take this guy, they reroll 1s and a 4 reanimation, which works out basically 90% of all wounds won't affect them, which is crazy if you think about it. How many shots you have to put into 10 Lychguard. And another one that you should also include, this guy. Custom made, like Archon Divine, Vanguard Oberon. This one is basically used to teleport him across the board. You can only move 6 inches, so you need him or an upgraded Overlord. But I use this one because he's cheaper than all the upgrades you put on your Overlord, and you get 2 up armor. And you must also include this. He's quite expensive, the Destroyer Lord. Yeah, okay. The Destroyer Lord. Let's move some of these guys out of the way. Alright, you have to include the Destroyer Lord simply because you need somebody to accept challenges. And he's toughness 6, so anything strength 10 will instantly kill him. Anything stupid enough to challenge you, it's pretty much going to be AP2 strength 10 or really high, which will kill the basic Overlord. If you have the points spare, include an extra Overlord with the War Scythe. Give the Void Reaper to the Destroyer Lord, because he'll have Flashbane and preferred enemy, so you're rolling 1s to wound. So anything he hits with is basically going to wound. Resurrection Orbs are optional. I wouldn't really recommend it unless you have tons of extra points. Simply because they're so hard to wound, the Lychguard. You probably lose 1 a turn. So there's only a 50% chance that the orb will actually do anything anyway. Okay. Obviously, give all your HQ choices that can take it the Flattery, so they have a forbidden run save. And this guy is the one to take on challenges. Okay. And if you're not into Decurion, if you can, squeeze in a crit attack, okay? That way, in all instant death weapons, you still have a 4 reanimation, which is quite important. All of this together now is 1,045 points. It's an extremely expensive Deathstar unit, but it is one of the hardest units in the game, if not the strongest one, to kill. The only problem you have is with this, if your opponent's fast. If you play mass hordes, this is perfect. You can just wipe them out. They'll cut through anything really quickly. AP3 attacks. But the most important part of the Lychguard unit is Nemesis Thundereth, just to make them fearless. Crap in combat, they get 2 up armor. And thanks to Archon the Divine, this guy, he got 2 up armor, rolling 1s. And so is Vanguard Oberon. So you put Vanguard in front first, with a reroll with 2 up saves. Once 1 wound gets through, look closer into the Lychguard. Obviously if they be 2, look closer anyway. And then put this one in the front, until you're down to like 1 wound. And then put him back in the middle. So 2 up, roll with 1s against all guns, so mass fire won't be able to kill this unit, thanks to this guy. Never accept the challenge of this guy until he transforms. He's just too important to keep the unit alive. The Destroyer Lord, that's what he's in there for. His sole purpose is to defend the challenges. Flashbane, AP2, lovely. With preferred enemy. And he also gives preferred enemy to the whole unit, to hit and to wound, which is really dangerous. Because a lot of these guys pack in War Scythes, and they wound more things than the 2 anyway. And that's basically it. You teleport this guy into the middle of the field, as close up to the enemy as you can, without risk of mishap. So you want to be about, say, 10 inches away, just in case you miss a fought backwards into his army. So 10 inches away from his army. From there, put your blob down. Run them. And then to get you ranks in if on the side, either way. And that way you'll split up his force, so you can force fire each side down at a time. And if your students attack this, because they feel us, even if they can't kill them, they'll be the old game. This is the ultimate annoying unit to kill, but it is very slow, but it's very dangerous. So you sacrifice speed for power. And that's all I can basically say. The key units are this one, Archon Divine, Vanguard Oberon, and Nemesis Andrake. And also, the best part of these, you could take them as a formation of the Royal Court. So you can take this combined arms, Decurion, anything you want. Royal Court, all three of the ones you need. Absolutely awesome. But point heavy. But if you take this unit, you won't be able to kill them. Simple as that, they're just invincible. Unless you have a really nasty opponent who has a really nasty Deathstar. And even then, it can go either way because they're fearless. The key to keeping this alive is keeping them fearless. If this guy goes down, these can be killed by a few tricks. Okay. And that's all I can say. The Lychguard speaks himself, they're so strong. Take the 3 extra units in the Royal Courts, then go with any other army. And if you have the points, squeeze this guy in. Because he will defend. You don't want to accept challenges with these because they're quite puny until this one transforms. His special power you get, if you miss in combat, you get hit him back on initiative step 1. But you only got 2 wounds, and no invuln save. And anything that's suited to attack these in combat will kill him in one attack, basically. And this guy, if you can squeeze him in, comes with a Decurion standard, you have to take him. Take an Overlord, extra, just for the extra stopping power. You don't want to be held up by something with 2 up armor for too long. And all penetrating hits in combat with vehicles do 2 damage. So even knights won't last long against these guys. You got 3 war sights with Armorbane. Few pens, it's dead. You watch out for the explosion, but these guys will take the brunt of it, and just look at Sirmol onto these. 3 up invuln, 4 up reanimation. And in Decurion, rolling 1's reanimation, which makes him crazy to kill. And if you're not, take a Cryptek. Upgrade it as you like, but he doesn't need anything. Okay. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.